Yeah, I'd just like to start with just a couple comments on kind of how we got to where we are today. We're very positive about our recommendation for this year, and kind of go through exactly how we arrived there. When we left Indianapolis last year, after last year's race, there was one thing we were very clear about, and that was that we were going to get it right. And I guess I want everybody to be just as clear today that we're very confident that we have done exactly that. It's been a very deliberate process over the last 11 months. A lot's taken place. It's involved not only the Goodyear Racing Division, but really the whole corporation. A lot of people have been involved, doing a lot of different things in order to make sure we have a good recommendation for this year's race. We've come here and tested 7 times. I want to clear up the misunderstanding. It's a lot of people said, why have they gone back 7 times? Like I said, it's a process. We built upon every test. We learned at every test. Everything that we've done at every test has been built upon what we learned at the previous. Certainly, we fought a little weather as we did here today, but we wanted to make sure that we got it right, make sure that we basically left no stone unturned. In addition to all the track testing, which we accumulated over 13,000 miles. Jeff's here today, but 30 other guys have been involved in that testing. So certainly, it's taken a lot of commitment on NASCAR's part, on the team's part, all the drivers' part, and we certainly appreciate that from Goodyear's perspective. But there's been a lot going on back in Akron. We have a lot of our research people working on a lot of different processes. We've developed ways to measure tread wear and measure the wear debris that's generated from the tires very differently than we ever did before. We've developed ways to actually measure the track surface, and we've done that at every test that we've had here. We actually have equipment that measures the racetrack at the very microscopic level, so we understand exactly what happens and maybe what doesn't happen when we rubber in and don't rubber in the racetrack. So try to understand exactly what takes place. We've even gone so far as to grind our test track in Akron with exactly the same surface that Indianapolis has. We hired the same company with the same equipment to come and grind a couple of sections of that test track, so that we have we have the resources, we have the ability to do some testing in Akron when we don't come to the racetrack. So I guess I just want everybody to understand it's been a lot of effort, a lot of time, and a lot of commitment on a lot of people's part to make sure we do it right. And like I say, to make sure we've covered all of our bases, and we're very, very confident that we've done that. I think we've come away, with a very good recommendation. I think if you get out and look at the racetrack, you can see we put a lot of rubber down. I know Jeff made a comment when he came yesterday. He was very surprised to see how much rubber we had already put down in the morning. And I think even with all the rain we've had over the last week, a lot of that rubber was laid down 2 weeks ago, and we're very confident that we won't have the same issues that we had last year. In addition, I think we've given the guys a very raceable setup. I think there's a lot of grip there. One of the options was just to go so hard that you couldn't wear the tire out. But I think we owe it to these guys to make sure we got something that's very raceable and put on a very good show. And I guess I just want everybody to know that we're very, very confident we've done that, and we're looking very, very forward to the race in about a month and a half. So with that, I'll open it up.